Let's start with the first section, midpoints in perpendicular bisectors. For midpoints, you only need the formula for
Mhm.
midpoints. That is x1 plus x2 divided by 2.
Mhm.
If x1 and y1 is the first point
Yeah.
and x2, y2 is the second point, then we have this formula. This formula is called midpoint formula, right? And
Mhm.
let's do an example. If you have the line segment AB, where A is negative 3, comma 8 and B is 5, comma 4. These are the coordinates of the points. Find the coordinates of the center of the circle. So,
Mhm.
you know, center is midpoint of diameter. So, center can be calculated by finding the midpoint. So, we will just find the midpoint
Mhm.
and that will be the center. So, midpoint is 5 minus 3, 2 divided by 2, 1. And y is 8 plus 4 divided by 2 is 6. So C1 comma 6 is the center of this circle. What is perpendicular bisector of a line segment? If we have a line segment, say AB, what is perpendicular bisector? What is the definition? Perpendicular bisector is a line, basically, that intersects the segment, that is a line that intersects this segment AB into equal parts, means it crosses through the midpoint. And this point
Mhm.
is M is the midpoint, right? So it
Yeah.
divides the line segment into two equal parts, one on each
Mhm.
side. So this line L is called the perpendicular bisector,
Mhm.
and it is perpendicular as well. It is
Mhm.
perpendicular as well. Okay, so perpendicular bisector. L is perpendicular bisector.
Mhm.
All right. So let's see in this example three, the line segment AB is the diameter of the circle C, of the circle center C,
Mhm.
where A, B are minus 1, comma 4 and 5, comma 2 respectively. The line L passes through C and is perpendicular to AB. Find the equation of L. How can you find equation of L?
Um, you find the gradient of the first one and do the reciprocal of it, and then you also find the midpoints and then put that in an equation to find C.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So you know, so should we go ahead? Should we move ahead?
Yeah. Mhm.
This seems simple.
Yeah.
So equation of circle. Let's talk about equation of circle. If radius of the circle is r and center is at a comma b, then the standard form of the equation of the circle is x minus a whole squared, which we have used in previous class, y minus
Mhm.
b squared equal to r squared. This
Mhm.
equation is known as standard form of equation of circle.
Mhm.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
if center is at origin, means if a and b are 0, means center is at origin, then the equation will become more simpler. X square plus y square equal to r square.
Mhm.
Clear?
Yeah, I got it.
So next problems will be solved by using this standard form. Write down the equation of the circle with center 5, 7 and radius 4. This is simple, I think.
Mhm.
The equation will be x minus 5 squared plus y minus 7 squared equal to 4 squared. Simple.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
A circle has equation, write down the center and radius of the circle. Simple.
Yeah.
In part A, center is at 3 comma minus 4 and
Mhm. Root 20.
radius is root 20. And
Mhm.
part B, show that the circle passes through this point. How can we show
Uh-huh.
that?
Just put them into the equation, right?
Yeah, exactly. We will put into the equation x equal to 5. Put x equal to 5 and y equal to -8 in equation
Mm-hmm.
of the circle. So we will get 5 minus 3 squared plus -8 plus 4 squared equal to 20. So if this
Mm-hmm.
comes out to be 20 on both sides, so 5
That is,
minus
yeah.
3, 2 square 4 and 16 is 20. So this is
Mm-hmm.
true. So
Yeah.
therefore, we have proved that this point is on the circle.
Mm-hmm.
The line segment AB is diameter of the circle where AB are these points. Find the equation of the circle. Diameter is given and you are asked to find the equation of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this circle.
Yeah.
I cannot draw. I cannot draw it now. Okay. Yeah. How can we find the equation of the circle now?
Find the perpendicular bisector. So
For equation, what do we need for writing an equation? What do we need? What are the parameters in standard form?
oh
We
the
need center
what
and
do
radius.
you, yeah, we need the midpoint and the radius.
We
Oh
need
yeah,
the
so
center and radius. If you know
mhm.
the center and radius, you can find the equation. We are given the diameter, endpoints of the diameter. So what should we find first of all?
uh the point in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. So let's find the center.
Hmm.
What will be center at x will be abscissa of the center will be -2 and
Hmm.
ordinate of the center will be 5.
Hmm.
So C is -2 comma 5,
Hmm.
right? Now what will be the
Yeah.
radius? If C is
Um.
this middle point, then radius will be the distance BC or the distance
Hmm.
AC or the distance AC. Anyone you can find.
Uh-huh.
Let's find AC from A to C. It will be -2 minus 4 squared plus 5 minus 7 squared
Hmm.
using distance formula. And square of 6 is 36 and square of 2 is 4. So it is root
Hmm.
40. Can it be further simplified root 40?
Um. As a fact,
Theoretical term.
oh yeah, of course. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah.
So write the equation now simply. The standard form, what was that? X minus a squared plus y minus b squared equal to r squared. And we are going to put a is equal to -2. Center. This is a and this is b. Y minus 5 squared equal to r squared. R squared is 40 simply. This is the required equation. You can further simplify this
Hmm.
by expanding the squares.
Hmm.
So this was about the general standard form of the equation of the circle. Now we have
Hmm.
another form which is called the general form of the equation of straight line.
Hmm.
One is the standard form. This was the standard form. X minus a squared plus y minus b squared is r squared. You use this form when radius and center are known.
Hmm.
If you know the radius and center, you put it here and you will get the equation.
Hmm.
Okay. Another form is standard form or general form, sorry. He's not calling
Mm-hmm.
it by names, but we in different texts people call it by these titles. That one is standard form, another is general form. So what is general form? You can determine the general form from this equation as well. You can expand this by a formula a minus b whole squared, x squared minus 2ax plus a squared. Similarly, open this, expand this, y squared minus 2by plus b squared equal to r squared, and rearrange in descending order of the power. X squared plus y squared minus 2ax minus 2by plus a squared plus b squared minus r squared equal to
Mm-hmm.
0. You get this equation. Now, if in this equation, if we substitute a equal to negative f, b equals to negative g, and h equal to, sorry, he is using c, and c equal to, small c equal to this number, a
Mm-hmm.
squared plus b squared minus r squared. So if we put these parameters here, so the equation will be like this: x squared plus y squared plus 2fx plus 2gy
Mm-hmm.
plus c equal to 0. This form is known as, this is because this is more general equation.
Mm-hmm.
This form is known as general form of the equation of circle. It is also a circle. So if you find any equation like this, uh, x squared plus y squared and some x or y terms is a constant. So it is a circle actually. Clear? Now
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
what is the yeah, what is, if you are given such an equation, like if you are given an equation like this: x squared plus y squared plus 4x minus 5y uh, plus 10 equal to 0. So how can you find you should be able to find center and radius of this circle.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see what we have substituted a equal to negative f and b equal to negative g and c equal to
Mm-hmm.
this. So what will be the center and radius in terms of the new parameters? Now the new parameters are f and g. So the
Mm-hmm.
center will be, what will be the center? C will be negative f,
Well,
negative g,
yeah. Yeah.
because center is a comma b. So now a is
Mm-hmm.
negative f and b is negative g. So the center will be negative f, negative g. And what about
Mm-hmm.
radius? Can we find radius from this last equation? This equation? Yeah, we
A
can
squared
find
plus.
r squared. Yeah,
Yeah.
a squared plus b squared minus c.
Mm-hmm.
And we will take the square root. So radius will be root of square root of a squared plus b squared minus c.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this c is capital C. This represents center of the circle, and this
Yeah.
is small c. Small c. This is small c. Let's solve a problem. Find the center and radius of circle with the equation. Now you are given an equation which is in general form, and you are asked to find the center and radius of the circle. You can find it in two ways. One way I just told you.
Mm-hmm. Um. Well, I mean, from
Let's
looking at it, F
let's
is of 8 and G is 7, right?
yeah. What we will do, we will compare this equation with the following general form. What was that?
Mm-hmm.
X squared plus y squared plus 2fx plus 2gy plus c equal to 0. This was
Mm-hmm.
the general form, right?
Mm-hmm.
Comparison will give us 2f is equal to what? 2f is what?
What here? 2f is seven, negative 7.
No, no, 2f. 2f is a coefficient of x here.
Oh,
What is the coefficient of x there?
minus 14. Yeah, yeah, minus 14.
Minus 14. So f is equal to, you are right, f is equal to negative 7. You already told me that f is negative 7. And what about 2g? 2g is equal to 16.
Yeah.
So g is equal to 8,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And what about, okay, and what about c? C is minus 12.
Yeah.
So now we are going to write center is 8. Center of this circle is 8. Where? We know it is
Seven.
negative f, negative g. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is 7, negative 8. This is the
Mm-hmm.
center. What about radius now? The formula for radius was square root of a square plus
B squared minus C.
minus c. So what about
Mm-hmm.
a? A is equal to
Uh, F, negative 7.
a is equal to minus f.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So this equation can also be written as f square plus g square minus c.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the actual formula for radius. F squared plus g squared minus c. Now we know everything. F is negative 7, so it will be 14. Oh, sorry. 7 squared will be 49
Yeah.
and g squared 64 and c
Mm-hmm.
is negative 12, so it will be positive 12.
Oh, is that C and not R? Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
That was C here. So I should have further simplified this formula as putting A equal to negative F and B equal to negative G and C
Mm-hmm. I
same.
see.
So
Okay.
radius is in terms of F and G, center is also in terms of F and G. Both can
Mm-hmm.
be directly calculated. If you know F and G, you can calculate center and radius both. You can write them
Mm-hmm.
directly, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the first method of solving this problem. Let's discuss the second method as well. What is the second method?
Um, is it
We will write,
factorizing? Rise.
we,
Yeah.
we will try to complete the squares
Okay.
because you see in the standard form there are squares x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equal to c squared r squared. This is the standard form. So if you want to compare this with the standard form, you need to complete the squares here. If these are the two terms, what should be the third term so that the square will be complete?
Was it 14 times 14?
No.
Oh, wait, is it 49 on the outside? Minus 49 plus 49.
Yes. You complete, if you are asked to complete this formula, x squared plus 14x or minus 14x, whatever. Third term is missing, right? You need the
Mm-hmm.
third term. What is the direct or what do you call?
Well,
What is the direct
factorizing.
method? Direct method of finding the last term. This is last term. Last term can be calculated directly. You just take the coefficient of the middle term
Mm-hmm.
and put it here coefficient of the middle term, divide by 2 and square it. That's it.
Yeah. Mhm.
So 7 squared is the last term.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
So divide the middle term by 2 and whole square. So that will be the last term. So we will add 7 squared here because this was missing.
Mhm.
And what is missing here with this? 16 divided by
60.
2?
8 and
6.
then squared is 64. So.
Yeah. 64 is missing. So 8 squared is missing.
Mhm.
So we will write 8 squared. So now we have added 7 square and 8 square. Now we will subtract 7 square and 8 square both. So
Mhm.
we have added and subtracted on one side. So
Yeah.
write these as complete squares, x minus 7 squared, and this is y minus y plus 8 squared, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
how much this is how much is this? 7 square, 8 square, 12. Add them all together.
Minus 125.
125.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minus 125.
So we will throw them on the right side. They will be positive.
Yeah. Mm.
So what is center? Now compare this with the standard form. Now in this case, we compare with the standard form. And what is that? X minus a squared. So that we can see what is radius and what is center. So what we get? Center is 7, -8.
Yeah.
Okay. This is same we have got. Oh yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
And radius is square root of 125.
Yeah.
And this is also square root of 125. So in both the ways, either comparing with the standard form or general form, you can determine center and radius.